Worry accomplishes nothing. Instead, I choose to rest in the trust and knowing that God will take care of me. He always has, and I know He always will. When I look back, I can see His hand in every moment of my life, guiding me, providing for me, and ensuring that I had exactly what I needed, even when I didn't realize it at the time. I no longer feel the need to carry my burdens alone. I've learned to give them to God, to trust in His plan and His timing. That trust brings me peace, a deep calm that I can lean into when life feels uncertain. Of course, I'm human, living a human experience, so there are moments when worry creeps in. I recognize it for what it is, a distraction. I've trained myself to let it go quickly and to return to the peaceful knowing that God has everything under control. Spending time with God daily has become something I choose to do, not because I feel obligated, but because it fills me with gratitude and joy. Even during times when I wasn't as connected, God never stopped caring for me. That's how immense His love is. It doesn't depend on my actions. I find that when I take even a few minutes to express my thankfulness and acknowledge all the good in my life, and to praise His name, my trust in Him deepens. It's a reminder that living in faith is not only peaceful, but also empowering. Each one of us has a unique relationship with the divine, just as unique as our life's journey. No two experiences are the same, and that's exactly how it's meant to be. Before we were born, I believe we each chose our path. The lessons we needed to learn and the experiences that would help us grow. What works for one person may not work for another, and that's okay. There's no one-size-fits-all blueprint for spiritual growth or personal fulfillment. When someone says you must follow a specific path to uplift your spirit or deepen your connection with God, remember that your journey is yours alone. Trust your relationship with God. It's as personal and individual as any close, loving bond should be. You shape your experience and your relationship with the divine, and it evolves in its own perfect way, just as it always was meant to, just as any loving relationship would. In this realization, there's freedom. Freedom to embrace your journey with faith and trust. Freedom to release worry and instead live in the knowledge that everything you need is already within you, and God will always provide. Life, after all, is not about perfection. It's about connection, trust, and the joy of walking your own path with Him by your side. As we grow in our faith, we begin to understand that challenges are not signs of abandonment, but opportunities for transformation. Each hardship carries within it the seeds of growth, teaching us resilience, patience, and deeper reliance on God. When I reflect on the most difficult seasons of my life, I realize they were times when my faith was strengthened the most. The very moments I thought I was alone were the ones where God was carrying me, shaping me, and molding my spirit to reflect His grace more fully. Ultimately, a life of trust isn't about having all the answers. It's about embracing the mystery with an open heart. It's about finding beauty in the unfolding, even when the path ahead isn't clear. Faith doesn't eliminate uncertainty. It transforms how we face it. It allows us to step forward with courage, knowing that we are guided by a love that surpasses all understanding. And in that sacred space of trust, we discover a life filled not just with purpose, but with profound peace and unshakable joy.